Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Sir.
it is audible. Just you
Yes,
have to
sir.
respond. When I'm asking the question, just you have to respond. Okay?
Sir.
Hello?
Sir. Hello.
Yes, okay. Right. So whenever you explaining that programming, so that programming explanation purpose, I have to touch on this only in this block. Okay. No need to explain this class name and in this main function. Okay, so here I have we have to discussing about only in this block in the sense open bracket and closing bracket within the method you have to we have to explain. Okay, we have to explain. So here
Okay, sir.
you have to mentioning that this is a variable, my name is a one variable, so that data type you have to assigning in that integer. So in that integer purpose you have to providing that int. Okay, so that variable value is the 15, that variable value is the 15. Okay, so here you have to calling that my name. Whenever you calling this variable my name, then automatically that 15 variable it can be appear on that screen. Okay, can you execute this program once?
Sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, I have to share this screen. Okay, here you have to write this program in notepad. First of all, just you have to write the program notepad only. Notepad, just you here you have to write it public class main function and start the bracket. Just save it. What you have to assign that name whenever you save. uh,
Class name, sir.
what is that? Here you have to mention a class name. Okay, main. So without the class name it cannot be executable.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, sir.
Why?
It cannot execute where the main property of file name, sir.
Uh, no, here you have to assigning that main, that is the class name. So without that name, just you here, whenever you save as that file name, so without the class name, you have to save it. Then execute that file. It is executable, or it is without the class name, it is executable.
No, sir. Without class name, we
Without that
can't,
class
sir.
name and different name, you have to assigning that save as name. Then it is executable or not executable.
Not executable, sir.
Why? What is the reason? Other members?
Because
Because let
it
I
can't
let I explain.
assign the
Hmm.
can't assign the properties of the file, sir.
No, actually, that class is the public class. That is not a
Uh,
default class. If you assigning that public class or modifier, if you want to assigning that modifier, then that name only you have to save that class name only. Whenever you assigning that modifier in the sense public in front of that class, public or protect or private or what you have to mentioning in that in front of that class name or that modifier, whenever you're assigning that modifiers, then that class name only you have to save it that file name, then only that
Uh,
can be execute in Java.
okay, sir.
It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Other persons, Santi, Tahir, Venkat,
Yes, sir.
don't forget that that is the very most important. Without the modifier, what you have to call that class, what type of class you have to assigning without that modifiers?
Default, sir.
Yes, default class. So why we are forgetted that if you want to already, I give an example, and on the time also I have to execute it on file also. Without that public name, I have to execute it with the assigning that public name or modifiers. Then I have to execute it that Java programming. Already we are all observed that without that class name, whenever you assigning that modifier without the class name, you have to save it, then on the time only you have to execute it, then it can be identified one error. Did you remember that one?
Sir.
That is the thing. Okay, so here, and that's why what type of name you have to assigning for that same for that save.
Voice is breaking.
What you
Sir, your
name you
voice is
have to
breaking.
assign that file name.
Oh, okay, sir.
What you have to name type, so what type of name you have to assigning now? What? Hello, it is audible?
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Which name I have to using in that for that saving?
A class name, sir. Main.java.
Yes. In this name, I have to, without that class name, I have to save it in another name. For example, other. Here I have to type it in other. It is executable, that file.
No, sir.
Why?
No, sir.
Because class name is not the other, sir.
Why? Here I am not using that class name. Hmm.
Because modifier is public, sir.
Yes, that's why it is not saving other names. Okay, it is not executable. So without the
Sir.
class name, whenever you are saving that file name, then it is not executable. Why? Because in that program you have to saving only you have to using the modifier in front of that class. And that's why without the class name it cannot be executed. It cannot be executed. That's why.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
Hello, my voice is not clear.
Sir, my voice break.
One moment.
Audible, sir. Yes, sir.
Now it is okay. Now it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Right. So in that's way, that the reason I have to given a name main.java. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Did you understand this condition? All
Yes,
of you?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Nice. So just you have to remember where you have to save in this file only. I have to save only documentation. I have to save here. For example, where I am download or documents. One moment.
Okay, sir.
See here. Yeah, in desktop, I have to save it this main.java. Okay, and save and close it. Sorry. I have to share my desktop.
So we're not getting the screen, sir.
Yes, yes. One moment. I have to share it my desktop.
Okay. Sir. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Here, where I am saving that file, here I have to give in a path CD, and I have to give in a that path only documentation. Yeah, CD and documentation. I have to go this path only. So here, here one file name is there, that is the integer actually. That name you have to provide here, that main only. Right. Here, Java C. It is right?
Sir.
Yes. Yes. Whenever you executed this Java file, then only it can be given a next path. Okay. So here it is created or not. Just you have to type it dir, list of directories. The here it is there, the class file here just created main dot class. It is visible.
Yes, sir.
Main dot class. Then
Yes, sir.
yes, it can be generated that class file. Then what you have to give in this command here, that execution purpose.
Java
Java.
main.java
Yeah.
file name.
Main dot Java. Again, you have to give that main dot Java.
No, sir. For last execution, we can just
Java and
give the main.
case and main only.
Main.
Okay. So then you have to press the enter. So what it can be given, could not find our load
Error,
main
sir.
class main function. So why? Because here only you have to given a small n.
Sir.
Yes, it is given 15. It is right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Whenever you providing that modifier in front of that class, so how can you, what type of name you have to assigning that class name? So which type, capital letters or small letters, what you have to given that name, it can be suitable for that execution command. Okay, so if you want to lower cases, you have to assigning that file name, and then in that time also it can be given a error. What it can be, load main class main, it is not suitable. It is not suitable. In that's why it can be given a error. Here the main is the capital letter, but you have to loading that main class is the small letters. It can be given the wrong name is the main. Did you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, other members is not responding.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So here, what you have to given in this program actually. So here in this program, you have to providing this public modifier. Then after the class, you have to providing the capital M. You have to using the class name. So in the class name, actually, what you have to assigning that class name. What type of name you have to assigning that class name, and that name also you have to load it here in that execution time. Okay, so that is the very much of identification. That is the identification. So what type of error they have to be providing, that is also it should be understand. You have to understand that error. So just you have to observe here. So what type of error they have, it can be given. For example, here the loading main function or loading main, that is the class name actually. So here that is the wrong name is the main. So how can you identify? So main is that is the file name. So that file name is what is that class name. That class, in front of that class, you have to using that modifier keyword. So in that's why it is suitable or not. Just you have to check it here. So here, then you have to, whenever you check it, that one here, the main also, the spelling is the proper way, or spelling is the correct, but the here the uppercase letter is friend in first letter is there, but here the lowercase letter is there. That is not that is a mismatching. In that's way, just you have to given here the capital uppercase letter, then it can be executed. What you have to mentioning that what is that value, that value it can be a pair. So why it is given this type of gap, you are mentioned in your inside of that program, this gap purpose you have to mention in that programming.
Print
LN,
ln sir, new line.
Okay, very good. Where it is located, that ln?
system dot out.
System dot out dot print
Exactly,
ln.
very good. System dot out dot println is a you have to using in, that's why that gap is visible. So here, whenever you calling that my name, in that my name is the variable. So that variable value is the 15. So here the data type is the integer. So this is the one of the example. It is clear? Any doubt?
No sir.
No? Okay, right. No, and another one is that actually changing the value actually. So here you have to given a one value, but output is that output actually no need to required in previous what you have to assigning that number that is not required, that output. So that output it can be given a and different type of output you want. In that purpose, that integer, how can you change that integer's value for that output? So let me know that. Let me explain that. It is visible my screen. Hello,
Sir. Sir.
paint screen, it is visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, okay. So here just you have to type it public and static void main. This is the same actually. This is the same, and here just you have to start the block. Then you have to provide that data type and variable. Variable value is the 15, for example, or 45, for example. Here you have to change that variable value output. Here, for example, my number equal to 20. Here system dot out dot print ln See here, here you have to write a one program. So in that program, actually, the previous you have to assigning that one value, but it is not required that previous value. But whenever you're calling this that variable, then it can be given a new variable or at present variable, and it is not required in previous variable value. At present value, you want in a new variable value. In that purpose, just you have to mention and in this way. Okay, just you have to execute that program, what it can be appear on that screen. Okay, whenever you're calling that my name, it can be respond and this variable or this variable. So what type of variable it can be appear on that screen, just you have to check it. What you have to given that name, file name,
Main.java.
main
.java.
main.java. Very good. Okay, I have to execute that main.java. First, I have to check out that file name is there or not in my path. On that purpose, what you have to given that command
CMD.
dir.
There's a command.
Dir in the sense list of directories. Okay.
Share the screen, sir.
Okay, okay. So it is not visible. One moment. It is okay.
Yeah, sir. No.
Yes. When you whenever you are observing that file purpose, you have to given that command is the dir. Okay. Then
Sir.
the enter, then automatically in your path way, what you have to given it that path, in that path only it can be available or not in that file. If it is not visible that file, then whenever you start that compiling, it is not compiled. Why? Because in this path it is not available in that file only, and that's why whenever you start that compiling, it is not what is that, unavailable. It is providing that command is the unavailable. Okay.
Sir.
For example, here I have to given a this is the one type of here I have to actually I have to there in this path only. So here I have to given dir. So here it is not available, that files main.java, method.java, and it is not available here. Okay, so where it is located, that files in that path only you have to enter. Okay, so in that purpose, where it is located in my files, actually Java programs, it is located in my files actually. So in that purpose, I have to type here cd space Java space programs. Okay, enter. Then I have to type a dir, then it is available in that directory main.java. So here, what type of command I have to enter here in that compiling purpose?
Java C file name, sir.
Exactly. Very good. Java C file name. What is that file name?
Main.
Hmm?
Main.
Main. Very good. Main.java. Press enter. Then automatically created. It is not there, that class file. Just you have to check out that checking purpose. What type of command you have to using here?
C.
No.
dir.
dir. Press enter. Then it can be visible here. The main dot class. It is there.
Sir.
Yes, exactly. So then you have to what type of command you have to using here?
Java
Exactly. Java.
space main.java.
Yes. It is right. Main.java. No, the
No,
execution
no, sir.
purpose, you don't give any extension, that file extension. Only compiling purpose only you have to give the extension, file extension. But here, interpreter is there that just you have to compiling into the interpreter. So that interpreter compiling purpose don't give that extension. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yes, it is okay. This command is it is okay. Any error
No, sir.
identified?
Mine should be in capital, sir. M.
It is not responding other people.
Main M is in capital letters, sir.
Yes, exactly. Tahir, Venkat,
Yes,
you are
sir.
not responding. Yes, it is right.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
very good. So see here, your the previous value. What is the previous value actually?
15.
What is the previous value?
45.
15.
45.
45. Sir.
Yeah, previous value 45. And here again you have to assigning that one more value is that, but which one, which value it can be appear on that screen?
20.
Last
Only
Last one.
present value.
last one.
Present value, it can be what you have to assigning the present value, that value only it can be appear on the screen. Okay, that previous value what you have to assigning that same variable only, but that is not a responding. Okay, at present what value you have to assigning for that variable, that value only it can be appear on that screen. That is a modifying variable modifying. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So how can you understand in that program in the sense actually and previous you have to write on the one programming, that in that programming actually the number of clauses is involved in that particular program or in that particular object, but on the previous class you have to using a one variable, and another subclasses also in the same variable you have to using in that particular subclass. So whenever you are given a different value in that same variable, then whenever you compiling that program or whenever you executing that program, it can be given a, and the next time the same variable, and at present or next time what you have to providing that value only it can be calculatable, and previous value what you have to assigning in that for that same variable, so that value it is not calculated for that execution. Just you have to understood in the same way. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, now ఇప్పుడు మనము వేరే వేరియబుల్ ఇస్తే నంబర్ ఇట్ విల్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ సార్
Uh-huh.
సింటెక్స్